In this video, we're going to talk about getting the most out of your kick drum. Hi, my name is Joey Sturgis, and welcome to the Joey Sturgis Tones YouTube channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and to all my subscribers, welcome back. Don't forget to like this video and ring the bell to get notified when we upload new videos. So let's dive into it. Your kick and snare are two of the most integral parts of any mix. Together, these two percussive instruments drive the entire song forward and act as a foundational base for the rest of the song to build off of. Snares tend to get discussed a lot in both the studio and online when people are looking for ways to help their drums cut through the mix. While those are all valid questions, a great snare drum alone is only part of the equation when trying to create an impactful, powerful drum mix. Just as important though, not nearly discussed as much, is the kick drum. It's the yin to your snare's yang. Just like a bass guitar can often impact the perceived quality of a guitar mix, the kick can have the same impact on your snare, as well as the drum mix as a whole. Let's take a look at some of the things that you could be doing to get the most out of this essential instrument. Your kick drum should have many descriptors when people listen to your mix, and flabby, loose, and dull shouldn't be any of those descriptors. A kick drum might not have as much attack to cut through the mix as your snare does, but you should still be doing everything you can to make it tight, punchy, and full. To accomplish this, don't be afraid to enlist the help of some filtering techniques to clean things up. A bass drum by definition has a lot of bass frequencies that should be filling out the low end of your mix. If you don't draw the line somewhere though, they can quickly extend beyond their useful range. Try cleaning up your kick drums using a high-pass filter with a low starting frequency. Rolling off frequency content below 30 to 40 Hz will be almost inaudible to most listeners, but you can work wonders in tightening up your kick drum sound. Your plugins will thank you too. Cleaning this unused noise out of the signal makes your compressors work more efficiently, and your time-based effects are less likely to suffer from low-end buildup problems of their own. Once you've filtered out the noise, you've only just begun to dial in your kick drum using EQ. The next step is finding what's missing or what there's too much of, and adjusting accordingly. Additive EQ can be used to emphasize different aspects of your kick sound. If, for example, you're missing a bit of low-end punch or thump, you can use a low shelf under about 100 Hz to add a bit more into your sound. It's important to use this in combination with the high-pass filter, or you risk boosting that noise that we just removed. Moving up through the frequency spectrum, we start hearing kicks sound a bit cluttered around 200 to 300 Hz, making it the perfect place to notch out some problem frequencies. Just above that, 300 to 500 Hz is where a boxy kick drum can be cleaned up too. A good rule of thumb, if you're not exactly sure where to cut, is to boost a narrow band drastically and sweep the frequency that's causing issues. Once you've located it, change from a boost to a cut and open up the band a little bit, but not too much. If you're not sure where to start, try finding frequencies where the snare has a lot of presence in the mix, and cut some of those out of the kick. At a minimum, you'll be creating a bit more room for your snare. There's really only one useful piece of content in the upper frequencies of a kick drum track, and that's the beater. The beater of your kick is a huge piece of your sound, especially in tracks with faster kick patterns that demand a bit more to identify each hit. This content predominantly lives between 2000 and 4000 Hz, depending on the size and tuning of the kick drum. I would recommend starting lower in this range for pop and modern rock, where you'll get a bit tamer of a sound when boosting. If you're working with punk or technical metal, a higher frequency can sound a bit more aggressive. Once you've got your beater situated, feel free to apply a low pass to the highest frequency of your kick track. By applying a filter around 10,000 to 12,000 Hz, you can get rid of plenty of noise and cymbal bleed that really just have no business in your kick drum track. Don't be afraid to pump a bit more aggression and presence into your kick using a clipper. While clippers like JST clip predominantly get used on drums like the snare, a kick drum can get just as much out of the processor, especially in the mids and upper mids when you're boosting them. Not familiar with clipping as an actual technique, instead of the harsh digital clipping that occurs when you record too hot? Check out our beginner's guide to clipping correctly to learn more about how these powerhouse processors can help your mix. If you're stuck in an old mindset when it comes to treating your kicks, it can be hard to break that habit. Experimentation is a great way to achieve new and unique sounds, but sometimes we get so used to good enough that we just stop pushing the boundaries towards getting a great sound. Sometimes you just need to go to the extremes to find something new that works. If you're willing to spend 15 minutes trying something extreme, whether it's using a different EQ approach or clipping for the first time, I promise that you'll learn something new about your plugins and the sounds that they help you achieve. If you need some inspiration, make sure you check out the YouTube channel for some other videos or our Instagram page for examples of how we're pushing the boundaries in the studio, or how our customers are doing the same. JST VIP members get access to knowledge just like this, exclusive courses, tutorials, and plugins, but they also get direct access to pro mix crits from yours truly. If you're struggling with a mix, log in and submit it, and I'll tell you exactly what's working and what's not, and show you exactly what you need to tweak to take your mix to the next level. You can sign up for this program today, the link is in the description below, or just go to joeysturgistones.vip/join and we'll see you there. That's all for now, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. If you got another audio buddy who would love this content, please share it. Hit the bell to get notified when we upload new videos, and don't forget to check the link in the description below before you go. You're the best, we'll see you soon.